Compliance to order. We'll take up the following items for approval. Action item 1A is the approval of the minutes of the October 30th, 2025 meeting. I move the approval of the action item 1A. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All opposed? Okay. Any abstentions? Okay. It's approved. The minutes are approved. Now, I would now like to take up action item 1B1 on the policy calendar. Item 1B1 is a resolution to approve the fiscal year 2025 Uniform Guidance Report. The University External Audit Grant Thornton LLP has audited the university's compliance with federal uniform guidance requirements. In fiscal year 2025, Grant Thornton audited the amounts dispersed to students for programs included in the federal student financial aid cluster. The university is seeking approval from the Board of Trustees for the university's fiscal year 2025 Uniform Guidance Report. Claire Eston, partner at Grant Thornton LLP, will present a brief overview of the fiscal year 2025 Uniform Guidance Audit process and results. Claire? Hi, how are you?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here today. So again, Claire Eston from Grant Thornton. The discussion will be fairly brief, but I'm happy to entertain any questions that we have from the committee. So the Uniform Guidance Audit or single audit relates to the federal awards that the university receives, primarily student financial aid, and we have to do a compliance audit associated with that every year. So in terms of the results, I'm not sure that the slides aren't advancing, but in terms of the results, I will say that we have no findings associated with that audit. It's working now, I guess.
We were locked out.
Okay, thank you. There were no findings associated with the audit, and we executed our audit in accordance with our plans. You'll see on the screen, this is a page that's actually taken right out of the report that summarizes the results. So on the left-hand side, the summary is that there were no internal control reporting items over the financial statements. There were no internal control items or non-compliance items on the federal awards program. And then on the right-hand side, it summarizes that we focused our audit on the student financial aid cluster. At the bottom, it does mention that you either are a low-risk auditee or you are not. This year, you are not a low-risk auditee because of the material weakness that was reported last year, which has been remediated this year. But the way that the government reporting works is that you're a non-low-risk auditee this year, and then next year it's a 2-year cycle before you clear out. So, but really the impact is minimal because it just means that you have to, instead of getting 20% coverage of your total federal expenditures for our testing, we have to get 40% coverage of the total to essentially audit more programs. But because CUNY is the majority of the money is with the student financial aid cluster, you'll always be above 40%, so it really doesn't change anything necessarily. So that concludes my remarks. I'm happy to entertain any questions.
Okay, seeing that no one has any questions, I move the approval of policy item 1B1. Do I have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Any abstentions? the results are positive, and that motion is passed. With no more items on the agenda, I move to adjourn this meeting. Do I have a second?
Second.
Nice meeting, it's like,
It's dream meetings, okay?
I take full credit. Do I have a second? Okay, all in favor? Any opposed? The meeting is adjourned.